Never went through, you know, I had the injury and then I brought a load of people, I flew in a load of people, all my team, that I feel comfortable and safe with, over to Las Vegas, put them up in the house, and we had the gym. And then we were going to the gym and I'm watching everybody that I flew over to train with me having great sessions, and I'm sitting out looking, nursing an injury. And that was very tough on the mind. So when it was all said and done, I went backstage and you know, it was the first time I've cried after a fight. Well, I've lost and cried, but that was like, I was teared up with joy, and the moment overwhelmed me. And it's something that I'll remember. You know, I came through it, and I feel I gained a hell of a lot of experience and a hell of a lot of toughness coming through that and getting the victory. Like at the time, Chad was my kryptonite. That was the one. This was the one that's going to do me. The small, the stocky, powerful American wrestler. Nobody gave me a chance. Then he was brought in last minute, and then what people didn't know was that I couldn't even wrestle in the build up to the fight, or I wasn't even fully sparring in the build up to the fight. So I had all that to overcome, and I overcame it, and you know my team was with me, and it was just an unbelievable moment. You have to get going. Forget that diet. You've actually got to eat up. So my body almost went into shock, and I was stuck on my face and eating everything. And also I had this thing that, like, usually when I'm making weight and cutting the featherweight, it's very taxing on me. I almost put myself in bubble wrap and don't do anything non-fight related. This time I was almost, I don't have to make weight, I can train all day long. So we were doing 6 to 8 hour sessions on fight week, swinging out gymnastic rings, and looking back it wasn't the best idea, and it came back and bit me in the ass. I was a little bit heavy around the midsection. I was overtrained. My diet wasn't great, and it came back and bit me in the ass. So but as Coach always says, we win or we learn, and I have learned, and now I'm focused. I'm staying on my nutrition. I'm very fight orientated now. I'm not swinging out gymnastic rings too much, and I certainly won't be doing it on fight week. So. Everything is specific to the fight. Even in sparring partners or training partners. For the last fight, I was preparing for Dos Anjos for the lightweight belt, who's a small, stocky southpaw. But I didn't actually bring in any southpaws, not one. So I had to spar with any southpaws because, and the reason we don't really care about what the opponent is doing is because they always pull out every damn time. So, but this time I know Nate's going to show up. I know I'm going to be faced with a tall, lanky southpaw with a decent lead hand. And that's it. Now I have brought in tall, lanky southpaws with a solid lead hand, guys with solid jiu-jitsu credentials, and then John is overlooking every session, managing every session. Then also on the flip side, I have my cardiovascular stuff I've booked also. With the injury and with everything, I kind of left my cardio days behind. I didn't rack up the miles on the clock like I used to on my amateur days. So I've gone back into that, and I've hit the road on the bike, on the treadmill or on the rowing machine, and I'm building up my cardio that way also. So I'm feeling very confident in myself that I'll go in and I'll toy with this man. I mean, 8 minutes of the fight, I was toying with him. That fadeaway left hand that he caught me with, my senses were still there. I wasn't like, it was almost like a fatigue thing that my balance was gone, but I wasn't actually. I always look back and question and say, I wonder what would have happened if I'd have just weathered the storm. Because he was 1 or 2 shots from being done, I feel when that left hand hit, he got this burst of energy. You can see it in his corner, they went insane. It was like they won the lotto. I mean, and then I took a couple of shots and I shot, and I ended up with that guillotine, and then it was just downhill from there. I wonder what would have happened if I had just kept my hands up. I kept circling, took the smacks, and survived. Eventually his energy that he gained from that left hand shot would have dipped again, and we would have been, and then round 3 would have began. So there's a lot of questions and stuff I feel confident that I can improve on next time, and I'm going in here confident that I will get this rematch back. Scary as well, because you kind of, there's stuff going on and you just pull something. We all pull something out, maybe, but when you see it just going all over the place, I'm like, oh shit. Now it's hit the fan. Like there was a semi-joke in it, it was a kind of a negotiation tactic going back and forth with the UFC, and then it's on CNN. So So, you know, it happened. I came through it. We're still back and forth with media obligations. It's going on right to this second. It's never ending. They want to pull you left and right. So I think some people don't understand how taxing that is, and especially coming after a loss like that, where I need to truly look out for me and get myself right and come out the way I need to feel. I can't fatigue like that and live with myself after that. You know, I need to be. Like, to see the way that last fight happened, it's just like I can't live with it. I need to isolate myself and just get my look in and come back and get my revenge, and that's what I'm doing. Against all